GG. That's the run, guys. That's all we need to do. Actually, just kidding. Hello, Holy. How are we? Okay, I need to change some of these though. For some reason, my all bosses didn't get saved for split times. Now I have to put them all into the things here. $46, $7. Squack, how we doing, my dude? Luckily, I got like 4 minutes to do the shenanigans. Yup. 219. Oh, this is when we finally pulled ahead. I did a Worlds Collide rando last night. Ended up being like a 123, I think. $22, 13, 34. I'm not at the point where I can expect sub hour and a half. I hate sub 90. I'm just gonna call it sub hour and a half. Sub hour and a half, but filled in, right? Yeah. 24, 43. But I'm unhappy when I don't. Unless like there's something super understandable. Probably the first time I've seen an experience egg in, oh, who knows how long. Probably close to 10 seeds, honestly. Like, oh yeah, these things are good. Morning, Aspid. How we be? All right, I've almost got all of my all bosses splits put back in after not being saved. I just got to get 2 more in there. In case you're wondering what I'm doing. I really shouldn't be putting one here, but it takes a little bit. And it's 351.51. So one important thing to do on this seed is we need to burn 1 extra step. And that chair is a no encounter tile. There we go. 1, 1. All right. Those are all fixed now. Thank frick. All right, I think we're back in there, kids. I'm done being distracted. Yeah, it just turns out if I don't have, well, I think it's more it can't be an encounter tile because there's already something there. A lot of the times if there's something there, it can't also be that, is how this game kind of rocks. Ooh, No64 Rosa safe. There we go. That would have been atrocious if I didn't have the right route. If I don't have Locke or Gao in my party, the seed usually goes pretty well. Locke. I'm a hater because not only does he suck in all of... I want to fix this a little bit. In any percent, or sorry, in glitchless, he also just sucks. So if you ever see me in a race, which will probably never happen because I don't think I'll ever hit that level where I'm like, yeah, I could race. But if you ever see me in a race and you see Locke is in the party and there's a way for me to make Locke not be in the party, I will probably make that happen. If I lose because the other person used Locke a bunch, I don't care. I will be happy knowing that Locke was not a part of my success. And you may think I'm memeing.
Mark Firebolt rated my stream with 16 viewers.
Yo, Mark, welcome on in. How are we doing, my dude? No, Locke is fine for the checks. He's not going to be in my party, though. How? What? Wait, Pathfinder. Pathfinder isn't a shooty, is it? Mark makes me feel old because Mark plays like cool new games and I don't. I play the old ones. Wow, I didn't even know there were Canadian RPGs. Why do I think it's... Wait, hang on. Was there a character in Apex named Pathfinder? Is that where I'm getting shooty? He might have played the most... Just don't ask when this game came out. It's only 18 years younger than my first... Oh boy. No, don't... No, we're not gonna say it that way. But, first run of the day, we haven't actually done anything yet. It's mostly been trying to manip the seed at the start. Because you have to hit a specific frame to get the seed that you want, and I was dancing all around it. So the thing for this fight is, assuming you go following the script. So he's gonna turn to Mist here. You can time a jump off of the music. So I'm gonna listen for the high note. We're gonna do an underflow glitch right here. We have now just underflowed our underflowed our shield slot to be a negative, so when we put something in there, we're gonna get 65,536 of whatever we put in there, and then unequip those and sell them. So we're gonna get a bunch of shields to sell for money. Oh dang, our damage rolls really did suck, eh? There we go. And now you're probably thinking, where we're going to be using this money, we can actually sell stuff in Mist by doing a little glitch here. You'll see that my character was facing the left. As I was holding left and opening up the map, the game thinks that the map is shifted over once to the left. So now we're technically standing on the left side of Mist. I'm going to do the same thing facing the right. So we're technically standing on the right side of Mist. We're going to do a save reset. This is to get our seed, as well as refresh. Wait, I want 3.5. We're going to go one more shot. One more shot. Oh wait, that's way too late. One more shot, one more shot. Actually, the other one was way better. I missed. All right, we're just gonna roll with it. Frick it. So we should be on the left side of Mist right now. Which means we can walk over the right tile and back. We're aiming for seed 43. This is probably gonna be like a mid to low 30. I spent way too much time trying to do that. So you see, we have a stupid amount of money from selling all of those underflowed shields. So money is no longer an issue for the rest of this run. I guess it wasn't an issue to start off with the run because we haven't done anything yet. But since we're in Mist right now, we can pick up 2 pieces of pretty decent gear. The Tiara, which is going to be a pretty high defensive piece for Rydia. And the Change Rod, which is also a pretty decent piece of gear for raising the magic stat for Rydia and Tella for a bit. Alright, so if we lose a bunch of time on this split, I just have to hold the fact that I was just bad at hitting that time on the split thing. Alright, so normally when we get out of Mist, you want to see your encounter on step 26. That's not going to happen, I'm pretty sure. So I want to hit it on 3.54 seconds. And I don't remember what I had. I think I hit like 3.4, 3.43 or something like that. Which means I'll probably be on step 7. Because each frame is a seed. And it doesn't take much to be off by a frame, 3 frame, 5 frames at 60 FPS. Bum bum. Do some inventory management while animations are going off. And Bob's your uncle. So the PB, so this 40 beside Octomam just lets me know what the seed was that we were on. And I'm going to fill it in where it says seed underneath me once we actually know. So based off of where the encounters are and what the encounter is, we can use this fancy little tool that Accident created to know where and what they're gonna, or what we're on. Okay, it's definitely not gonna be that. I figure it's gonna be on step 7 here. Yeah. How people figure this out? Accident is a god. Ooh, yeah, I really did miss that. Hey, old school, have yourself a great day. What would this be? Okay. And then that would possibly lead into that. Okay. Just trying to like figure out what we can see for the seed stuff. Run buffers, halt ATB. So if we can do that while... Was that quick enough? I wasn't. If you do it properly, you can actually make it so that these guys don't get any attacks off. We are on the fastest battle speed. Easy dub. I mean, worse than the Atlantic. Sure. Worse Atlantic and easily the worst save percentage. So, like, cool. Papa's gonna go and play chess against some 5-year-old and be like, man, I won with like 4 pieces left. Rocked him. Alrighty, so that dancing dagger we threw on Iridia. Dancing daggers are also a thing that's going to carry us through a lot of this game. They do just a stupid amount of damage, especially early on. It makes it so we don't really have to level anyone up aside from what we get off of the bosses. Unlike Final Fantasy VI, you actually get experience off of bosses. And so, aside from one grind fight late game, that is... Oh. I swear I pushed right. There we go. Alright, so we know that... What the... Oh, okay. That doesn't do what I thought it did. So we know we are on seed 34, and I'll pop that in there once we get to the cutscene. Actually, no, I could probably do this right now. That is too many spaces. There we go. All right, now we're good to go for the rest of this. Seed is set up. Now we just letterbuck. Follow the step route, because there's 256 seeds, so I don't have... Even if we're hitting the same pocket of like 10 seeds, I don't have them memorized. And there will be different spots where you're going to burn a certain amount of steps. Like once we're done here, I have to burn 26 steps afterwards. This just makes it so that there's different reasonings for each one, but a lot of the time it's to either walk over encounter tiles or encounter steps when you're in a spot where you can't get encounters. So the game goes, okay, well, you're supposed to get one here, but you can't in this area, so you just won't get it. Is a big reason. There is also trying to get the rare encounter in Giant Babel. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6. 3 stream streak, eh? Yay. Oh, actually, I should pay attention to this. So 350 off of that. Does it max out at 5 for 450? I know 450 is the max for channel points you get. And I guess 1 isn't a streak. Do you get a streak at 2 or does it start at 3? Oh, Shorzy says 2 is a streak. Whip Rydia, eh? That whip comes off real fat. What about Dancing Dagger Rydia? How does that sound? How we doing, O'Malley? Grab a nice little sword for Cecil. Another 18 steps to burn. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Well, there you go. We've made it 20 minutes into a speedrun today without talking about that game's rando. Actually, well, I'm giving Squack the pass on it because he wasn't talking about just talking about learning it, not the differences between this and that. So that's you know, it's not too bad. We're going to two, San Jose and Anaheim. Visual, thanks for the good luck. Jeez. Nice Tiara defense, by the way. So there you go, 204 damage. Tough to argue with that. I did put it on, right? I did not. Frick me. I'm gonna throw one of those out right now. Ooh. Okay, see, that's what I want to see. I don't think we're saving time on this boy or on the split here, boys. It's not a good split, but I don't think we're saving time on it. You'll see running during animations. This does save on some lag frames, I think it is. I know it speeds things up a little bit. Just frames, but you know, they all count. Maybe I should have just gone for it. Sad. All right. Well, this is not good. Just to start off with right off the hop. You're probably Beater, you're only 15 seconds behind. Yeah. If you want to look at the other way. That split has a lot of time save potential. Like a lot. Like even without getting the juicy seed, like a minute. So losing 15 seconds on a potential minute save is where it's like, ugh. For the record, on the all bosses, we're behind by 50 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got a comment yesterday on YouTube. How was it worded? I don't know how to feel about this. Bro sounds like Super Mario when he laughs. And it was for my CT world record. Um, don't do that. Well, I didn't do anything. I'm just telling you what I read. Okay, let's Google who Charles. Oh, that's the guy who does Mario. Lol. Wait, why do we need clarification on this? Isn't he the only one who's ever voiced Mario? Wait, how tall was he? So you know how Mario's pretty short? This Charles Martinet guy is like 1.91 meters. Apparently. Maybe that's like twice your height. Welcome on in, by the way. That's how tall the voice actor is for Mario. And I just think it's funny that now I want to see like the guy who voices Luigi's like really short. Just 3 inches? Bro, that's like 1 foot and 3 inches for you. Don't lie. It's okay. No one's judging you. Watch. How's that versus average? Ew, that was 20 seconds worse than an average. Okay, that's why I felt so bad. I bet if I longer reach than your... One of us just stroked out really hard, and I'm gonna make sure that it's not me. I bet if I longer reach than your homunculus arms I have. Swing and a miss. All right, this is looking like it's gonna be a 4 dagger fight. Unless he hit like a 400 here. Okay. Okay. Where the frick is my time save? Well, we're a minute behind all bosses and 24 seconds behind this one, so this is fantasticals. I know where my time save is in all bosses. I don't really know where it is in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. At least a lot of the steps that we're burning is small amounts. Wait, have I tried putting rubber nublets on what? Wait. I think I got lost in 2 extra steps there. Okay. This is why we check, because sometimes you need to burn them. Oh, on May's fingers. Okay. We tried, but he just went and started finger blasting all the chicks way more. He's like, they like the grip. There's like little condoms for your fingies. Anyways. Addy Daddy. Six plus 10, so 16. Okay, we do a snooze here, and then we do it on the boat again. Oh, we're only going to get one encounter on the way to Mom Bomb, so that's not the worst. Oh, we have to burn steps after Mom Bomb again? Sick. Love doing that. So we make sure that Edward is in the center here. Being in the middle does raise your accuracy, and it's not about the amount of damage that you do in this fight. It's just the fact that you hit the water hag 4 times? So with the dancing dagger, and then also being in a spot where you get more accuracy on it, you won't die on this fight, because you can die on this fight. Funny enough, if he keeps on missing. And the harp kind of sucks. Arg. Oh, because we have the dancing daggers, Edward doesn't suck. The enemies are anchored to Cecil. As far as speed is. Rosa is anchored to Cecil as far as her love. Aww. When it's not Cecil, there's really not a lot of wait, maybe I'm not picking up what you're putting down. There's really not a lot of moments where you don't have Cecil. That's there's that. There's his upcoming solo Yong fight. That it? You could say technically the Tella versus Edward, but that's just 100% scripted. Visual 30, we're up to 30 stream streaks? Dang. Oh good, they didn't catch me with my pants down. And it caps out at 450. Okay, so it's got to be 3 streams 350, 4 streams 400, 5 streams plus is 450. I'm trying to understand this point system a bit. Bless you, Krauser. Nice run buffer, bro. Is he going to be exploding? Whoa! People who live in the States, are you going to go and watch that Markiplier's Iron Lung? I didn't look at the damages on the kicks. Ooh, clutched up. Oh, baby. Watching the Pooper Bowl. When is that? That's not for like another few weeks, eh? Mark, thanks again for the raid. Well, or have yourself a fantastical day. And I guess sleep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, I was trying to think, like, is the Pooper Bowl just like the not favorite teams playing this weekend or some junk? I don't know. I don't pay attention to NFL. I find it boring. CFL, we're at, boys. What? Actually, I'm gonna say CFL was where it's at. We're gonna see what these new frickin' rules are actually gonna do, but I think I'm gonna hate most of them. And then I'm going to be sad. When does it come out? I thought it was supposed to be like June, and then I remember someone saying like it's more like March or something. I don't know. We'll see when work actually lines up and stuff. We're doing 10 and 4s, but there was talk of maybe going to 5 and 2s. I haven't even touched the game in like a month and a half ish because I can't play it out there. Oh, come on. Oh, good. They didn't freak up my boy. Come on. 33. There you go. There you go. So we'll see if I still decide to get it or not. I haven't really. Last time I played, me and Dine were doing a bunch of delves for funsies. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I know we were. It's like, you must be this eye level for the delves. I'm like, what are you at? And he's like, I'm like 55 below it. And I'm like, yeah, me too. We should be able to get this. So I've been playing E33. And punch scope. But you don't level up your weapon skill in retail. That's what I was doing. So I like to see the bars go full. All right, now I actually got to pay attention to this damage roll. These guys have 65 HP. And Yang can't hit that. No, everything looks good. Okay. I don't know why I thought something was fricked up. I was like, I don't like the way that something looks, but no, it's we're fine. And that means that Yang should know how to hit the 69, am I right, AJ? Hey, eating that putang, am I right or am I right? If it don't sound like you're mixing that that KD, then it's not ready yet. No! How did I get a double input? Somehow I went, well, I plinked it is what the answer is. I know they showed the graph. Where did I see that graphic? I thought they showed it in the game, but maybe I just saw it on Reddit. I don't know what's more worrisome, AJ. Me not knowing where they've been or me knowing where they've been. Man, low rolls and also these two text boxes here. They are avoidable, and then seeing this perish thing are avoidable if the damage rolls are higher. You're a red pot. No, that with the amount of brain cells we got kicking around, that makes sense. Oh, speaking of not having brain cells, I need to make sure that this is actually correct because I didn't make it right yesterday. Oh, good. I had like some old VOD or something that I put into there yesterday. We are going to do an Addy Daddy once we get to the... Once we get into the boat. I get to play hockey today. Okay, walk around the carpet. Around and around. 55? Oh. James, thanks for the 20 stream streak. You know what? Sad and impressive aren't mutually exclusive. Like, it's impressive how bad the Ottawa Senators goaltending is. It's sad, but it is impressive how bad it is. It truly is something to witness. Anyways. Methinks I'll be watching Tampa throughout the playoffs this year. Goalies were fine. It was just the one, and he was not fine. No one would look at it and say, yeah, no, that was good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 34, 36, 38, 40. 2, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54. Got to see some snow. Pickies? Got some pickies? All right, now we're gonna do the Addy Daddy. Jeez. All right, so this is the situation we're at. We are a minute behind on all bosses, and we are 2 seconds behind on any percent. Any percent looks like it hit Carrot and Trash Can. All bosses has 3.5 minutes of save. Oh boy. Turned into the Ottawa Senators of streaming / speedrunning. Wow, no Ravens along the way? Sad. When do I get to beat up the child? Is my best encounter to do that? James, what fight would you take to beat up the child? 3 imp captains, 1 needler, 4 imp captains, 2 imp, or 2 needler, 2 sword rat? So I ain't doing it on Mount Ordeals. All of them have spirits and souls. None of those are good options. This is why the single Raven is so good. We're gonna go with the imps. Hope for the best. Knowing my luck, he's gonna like miss Aurum. All right. Hey, one of the few times I don't get an encounter right before missed. Did ya? You haven't done any runs of this lately, have you, James? Hey, boys. Sad. Game is dead again. It was thriving with 2. Now, then it went to 0. Currently out of town. That's fair. I was gonna be like, do runs on your phone, and then I was like, that would be so terrible. Touch screen D-pad and stuff. Oh, baby. Haha. No, I'm right. I had a PR moment there. All right, I thought that was gonna work. You have PR on your phone. Do you ever just go like, actually want to touch, or you're like, nah, I'm good. All right, let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that wasn't bad. That was the other option I was thinking of. I mostly just went with the imps because I'm like, they can't be that fast. And now the rest of it is just hope I don't get surprise attacked, because if we do, we're going to be watching a lot of fire spells. Now you're probably wondering, what is a lot of fire spells? Really, anything over 0. Wait, how does someone think I sound like Mario when I laugh? Take 16 steps after fighting Mylon Z. Huh.
I just met myself and this is crazy, but hers my number, call me gravy.
Hey dudes, let's speak on that phone sometime. It's a me, Mary, what's up?
I think there is a Mario sound in there, for what it's worth. Think I sound like Kermit?
Thank you.
Here it is. I like that our first surprise attack was literally the first in the run. Because I got to learn that sandworms have a tornado attack. So that was a fun thing to learn. All right, so we're gonna try and do the twin glitch for chucking a carrot in a trash can. My success rate on it has been grossly low on it lately. I guess aside from whenever I got this No64 PB, which honestly I don't remember when that was. Uh-huh. Yeah. How many more encounters after? I think that's the last encounter. Now, I'm not going to say that those surprise and back attacks saved us time, because that would just be an outright lie. But, they definitely did not save us time. You did not get hit. Good luck with the run. All right, Pojo, let's see if that's true or not. Or let's just see if I just royally frick this up by my own volition. But how are we doing, bro? How am I? I will let you know in like 2 to 3 minutes. What the frick? Wait. Why did that work? James, why did that work? I had to run buffer after. Like, I didn't get the run buffer going into cure, so I had to run buffer after I did the cure and just hoped that it worked, and for some reason it worked. The thing that's been freaking me up the most is can't run not showing up as I'm trying to go into item. I don't know why, but that's been the biggest crux. Okay. That should be it. G to the G. Okay, I gotta burn 16 steps. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm missing all the dialogue. There's dialogue in this? Would I see it if I looked at the screen more? So, if you're wondering about all bosses, we went from plus a minute to minus 215 on that split. To whomst it may concern. All right, how many daggers is this gonna take? He has 1,000 HP. You can't hit as high as like 400. We're gonna get the 3 skiers are gonna be just a 4 chucker. The 3-ski. Now, unfortunately, everything up to Mylon was not good. What did these actually... That purple crying face is... If you've ever watched Berserk, it looks like one of the Behalets, to be perfectly honest. It's the weebiest thing I'm saying today. Ooh, woo. Gotta get it all out. I know both times can go down, but right now, don't say stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry, is weebie a slur? My bad. Is that what was wrong with that statement? Mean the uwu? But I need something to go with that. That one tile having the ground tearing underneath it is very distracting every time. Just fat you'll blurst the run. Hey, that might be a +2 to bless. Let's see. What did it do? It went to the curse. Okay. There. Sleepy boy. Well, then sleep. What do you want me to do about it? Don't go back to here. Stop the run. Oh no! What did I do? Oh no! Is it all ruined? Burn 20 steps there. Okay. We lose the best mages? Not for... They don't even know how to cast Meteo. Tella's gonna cast Meteo. What, Comet? Well, I might also be here till you... Well, no, I'll be here after you sleep if you sleep soon. And Flare, but I don't get to, I mean, Comet, you're not supposed to target, but I don't get to target Flare. Ergo, it's bad. Hey, I already had him cast Fire 3 and White already, technically. But Tella can cast Meteo now. All right, 20 steps. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's the meaty and the... Stupid blue shirt guy. Pojo, just for that, supper's on you tonight. Right. Okay. Train them? That sounds like it's gonna take time and commitment. I have neither of those to these kids. Oh, just you wait. I'm gonna show that same amount of tough love when we get to begging on those children. They're gonna get that same tough love. I'm gonna kill them, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna kill them dead. How cold is it today? Minus 31? Excellent. No, I didn't say banging. I said I'm going to kill them. I feel like there's a difference. Yeah, minus 31. Pretty balmy outside, really. Alrighty. All right, shopping done. I wish I had my like sunglasses right now. And then he'd be like, I guess you could say they were begging for it. Wow! Oh no. Hey Pojo, how did I do? Beautiful. That's all I look for the entire stream is Pojo's approval on a pun. That is my entire thing. Really? I should look at where. Oh, okay. 3, 4. Okay, only one more encounter. That was a guard and 2 hydras. Yes, this next one should be 2 hydras, and then away we go. Hydras. All right, how many tries to get the Tela underflow? Do you think I get it underneath 10? What we need to do is exhaust his MP and then get the cursor onto a spell that he can cast and then push up an A on the exact same frame. It's what as easy as it sounds. At least for me. Hey, that was round number 9. Let's go. Karate. There we go. If I get it underneath 10, I'm not unhappy. If I get it underneath 5 attempts, then I am happy. All right, so now Tella has like 500 MP because we did an underflow of his MP by casting a spell that he shouldn't be able to cast because he didn't have the MP for it, so now it goes underneath what he should have. And now he has enough MP to cast Meteor. This is why he's the best mage in our party. You don't want Yang alive for this. So now he has to be dead for Kenazo. All because Yang just couldn't punch himself. Oops. I don't want wave skip, so I'm gonna hit this A button a little lazy. Hey, Celine. Wait. Why is it how's you today, Kappa? Am I not supposed to be happy today? There you go. Okay, this needs to kill, by the way. There you go. Oh, I think I remember this run. This is the one where we got mind blasted and we just had to sit in that one fight. Dr. Lugia didn't go great. All right, there's still a hope for this. Oh, because they lost yesterday? Am I supposed to let that dictate my entire personality today? Don't look, O'Malley! Don't look! Some do. When you have goaltending as bad as what the Sens have right now, you know it's inevitable. I told the wife I was gonna have. Look, we were in the third. We're up by, and the Sens are up by 5, or they're up 5-3. Now I'm like, all right. So what's gonna happen is, for some reason, the Habs always become like the best team in the league in the last 5 minutes. They're going to tie it up, and then if we don't win the draw in overtime, we're gonna lose because they're just gonna get a shot off. Now, technically they got 2 shots off, but it basically went exactly as I called it. Don't worry, Rosa's got a pair of twins that we can all get behind, am I right? The party we're gonna be getting now is probably my least favorite party. Team Testosterone. I hate Team Testosterone. She's a married woman. Not after tonight, she won't be. Fake, Celine. Manufactured lies. These are like the bros though. Rosa is the carry for Fiend, CPU, and Zeromus. What sort of answer are you looking for with this, Sitar? Who's the last person you made into a man? Young doesn't have a beard. Hang on. Young have a beard? He has a mustache. Look at his portrait. He only has a mustache. Okay, so burn 3 there, then another 30, so 15 back fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Trade Eblin. If you're not expecting it, that ogre chest is really frickin' rough. Trying to figure out why I'm like a plastic surgeon. I'm not following. Look, he just has a mustache. Oh yeah, they do have that blaster attack. You're just like, oh, okay, cool. Hello, Breath. How we be today? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, make sure you punch the only person who needs to live throughout the walk on in the magnetic cave. All right, ready to see my ankles get broken? Never mind. That was godlike. So we lost a lot of time on the PB on this split because we got a back attack by mages, and Sid is the only one who isn't magnetized to the ground. And he got hit with the blaster, which is like a hold spell or mind blast, whatever the frick it is. So we just had to sit there and wait for it to run out. That was awesome. Anyways, that's where most of the time save is here. Had to take the cat. Is everything good with the cat now? Or at least, I should say good, stable? Hopefully? I'm a twitchy human being. To summon Mind Goblin? No, I don't even know what's a Mind Goblin. Get the frick away from me. Oh, we're dead. You think? No, they definitely did. And well, yeah, not like, yes, they did, but like, it's not wrong. Your goalie does need to make more than 13 saves a game. GM thought that he was NHL ready because of a little stint last year, and it turns out he's not NHL ready, and we shipped off our real backup, and then our starter went off, so it's kind of like, well, kick some butt. I will try, honeydew. Well, okay, actually, let's see what happens here. Watch, I'm gonna get all amped up and like, yeah, we got this, and then like weak is gonna miss and be like, never mind. Run buffer the fight after the televirus. Okay. That's the spot that I always miss. Oh boy. What a terrible hit. I missed that run buffer again, by the way. I was too busy trying to do the math. I don't know what that does for... Oh, frick! Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's less fine. That crit kind of fricked me. Now, I probably didn't need to have Cecil, or sorry, Sid attack, but I was like, it should be fine to do that anyways. That crit was, yeah. Home on a snow day? I don't even know what snow day means. Don't you live in Canada? Yeah, we just don't get them. Go to work in blizzards, go to work in -60. That's with wind chill. It's not like a static minus 60, but still going to work at minus 60. So whenever I hear people like, yeah, we didn't go into work because of that, I'm like, what the frick? It is weird that, I shouldn't say weird, but like, it is kind of weird. Like, vets and animal hospitals is not really open on weekends or evenings when it seems like everything goes wrong. Oh, one step. Spicy. How expensive is it to take? It depends. My sister's retriever has cost her more than Rocky has for us because her retrievers had like skin issues and something with her ear and stuff. I mean, she's good now, but like starting off, it seemed like she was going to the vet like every month and a half or whatever. I mean, I guess Rocky had that one surgery still for his skin thing. But aside from that and the basic shots, I don't really know how to answer it, I guess. Too many variables. Like saying, how expensive is a kid? And you're like, well, depends. What does your kid want to do, I guess. Sure. And this is me scrolling down. I mean, our older dog that we used to have ended up coming down. Hang on, I can't frick this up. Cool. No, you're not supposed to be dead. Frick. I'm sad. I wanted him alive so he can be a proper level later on. Where was I going with this? Oh, we had an older gal before we got this dog now, so this is probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Near the end of the life cycle. Bro, what the frick? Near the end of the life cycle, she ended up going blind and like getting diabetes. And we had the option of like, we could have like treated it and stuff. But I was like, at that point, she's not going to know anything about what's going on. And it's just going to be torture. So that was kind of like the turning point of like, I think it's time. But I don't know what my point of this whole story was because I was busy getting F'd in the A. Yeah, I lost my whole thought process. Thanks, Flame Dog. That was her back in the day. How old would she be in that video? 7 or 8 maybe? You'd never put me down, you wouldn't be able to, bro. Is that a challenge? Yes, sir, it is. Hey, 4 tries. I'll take that. I guess that's it. Okay, we're just gonna let it roll then. I think he lets her fly here. Yeah. Need to remember to get that change rod off of Tella. That's the last time he's gonna do anything. Well, anything under my control, that is. We also have when we got Rocky as a puppy. This is like day 3 or something of having him. What was cringe? What was cringe? All right. So we're gonna deal with an underleveled Yong for Dr. Lugia, which means that the strength ring is gonna go on him instead of Kane, which might change the outcome a little bit, just like the dog's face. That's fair. It's just like, what's my average for this split? Okay, on average we lose time on it. Cool. If the Sens had a 736 save percentage goaltending last night, we would have won. Lol. That is a... that is a statement for sure. All right, so we got one big menu to do before Valvolus here. Oh, this split's supposed to be renamed. Ornade. Oh, actually, I think I have a picture that I was supposed to get. Come on, don't forget the capitals. There we go. All right, all good. Everything is fixed. Remember, guys, it is much more sensor safe to get crushed by a ball than to get sliced by a guillotine. That is one of the censorships that they did in this game. Rather see you in a pulp than in pieces. Um, oops. Gaia, Karate, Silver. What do I fight? What do you mean, what do I fight? Fighting sand. Hold A. My bad. There we go. I like the headcanon that Valveless and Kane are dating. Wow, that was a freaking weak attack, bro. All right, so the next Addy Daddy is gonna be after we beat up Golbez. Which is the end of this split. No, there's no Barbrisha, it's Valveless. You're a true Kane fan? Oh, do you also just hate and betray your friends all the time? Cringe. All right, so we do have a party swap to do. Why is that dog's eyes popped so far out of his head? So he dated Valveless, but she never put out. I heard she was always cranky. Diagnosis: too much sand in the vag. That's what I've been hearing. You know what? I'll go with it. How much veg sand is too much? If the dick comes out a little bit smaller, if you try to put it in, and it feels like sandpaper, that might be too much. Write that down. That gave it to me? I did not deserve that. What is this garbage? You used your phone 1 hour and 8 minutes less than last week. Really? Because I was sick that one day and just let it roll through. All right. This upcoming fight gives me a lot of anxiety. Just because... Where are you going? Damage rolls are inconsistent. We kind of need them to be on the higher side of things. And if you leave one doll alive for a little too long, it turns into the big doll. And then that's basically GG's. So you kind of want to kill the last blue and the last orange one right around the exact same time. Obviously, it can't be at the exact same time because it is a turn-based game and we have no AoE aside from kick. I don't know what the exact timer is, but it's pretty quick. Also, the entire time this fight goes on, your team is getting beat to frick. I'm here to bring happiness to the... Am I succeeding? I'm happy knowing that I'm not B-Dude, and it could always be worse. In which case, I would say fair. All right, so the guys in the front have 300 HP. The guys in the back have 1,000. We're gonna do a kick to kind of lower it down by like roughly 50-ish at least. And then you got to kind of pay attention to who's getting hit by how much and so on and so forth. B-Dude be doing what? I need to see what happens on this one. Okay, it should be fine. As long as he doesn't hit like a 700. Wait, I guess I never thought about the animals can also get stones. Get in the air, please. Thank frick. What do I want? Headband, karate, okay. I don't remember if it's Guy Helm or Guy, It's really the optimal. That big doll will frick you up, and we don't have the damage to break it before the split. All right, so that's gonna be our Addy Daddy. This kills everything for the next hour. And then we'll be good. There is that YouTube link to get around it if you so please, but there's no way around this. I can't make this not happen. Asosawi. All right, how are we walking through this castle? So step route in castles does matter. That's about how she goes, Breath. Unfortunately. So warp takes you into the previous room that you were just in. This room is just the crystal room, and every crystal room has the same room ID, which means that they always start with a crystal inside of it. Get the frick out of there. Bro. Oh, I was supposed to take one extra step in there. Okay, that's fine. One extra step. We got there. Had to think about it a little bit. Behind pillars, it doesn't count as a step. On stairs, on burnt cobblestone, on carpet, behind pillars, like we said, even behind a staircase like that, or behind like anything that like hides your character won't count towards steps. That's why this area is so freaking rough to get through. All the way down there. You're level 16, right? Yes, you should be. You get the strength. Change. Tiara. Bricks the prisoner. And the rune. Obsessal and Rosa. Yo, Billy, thanks for the good luck. How are we doing today? I mean, when the wife had him last year, or was that 2 years ago? I think it was last year. They just, it was 2 years ago. Yeah, she said they disintegrated. She never saw them come out. It's like, okay. Should never, no. You only gamble if you know you're gonna win. But does that mean that you're not gambling? Listen. I'm not here to go over the semantics of it. How's the run going? Not bad. Not bad thus far. The start was a little rough. But we're in there. For now. Now that being said, we do have a level 16 and level 17 Yong instead of 17 Yong. That's supposed to happen? Oh my frick, why are you going down there, dude? All right, we're behind by 2 steps, but we're gonna burn 4. So, we got bailed out. Where do we burn the 4? Right there, okay. So a quick little glitch in this game is if you take an empty slot and you... I know my party makeup's right. If you take an empty slot in battle and you take it up to unequip one of your weapons, or shield, I guess, and then you go to a new weapon and then you tap it twice, you'll get a quick duplicate, so you'll get 2 of them. That is off of a donation that somehow still gets put into the leaderboard. So it's separate, but it gets put into the same leaderboard. I haven't figured out how to like separate the 2. Rigged? I mean, I can just take it out. Not right now, but I can. Probably should, actually. Oh, the gambling. Oh, that's fair. Wait, does that mean that I don't get any more encounters on the way to Dr. Lugea, or was I looking at the wrong one here? Okay, I'm looking at the wrong stuff here. This is 7th floor, so the next one is 8th floor. Should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chimera to Flame Dog. Excellent. Let's go. All right, so we have a 16 Yong with the strength ring, and so Kane doesn't have the strength ring, so I don't think this fight goes exactly how I want it to unless we have somewhat favorable damage rolls. I knew I would win, lost anyways. Well, it looks like you just thought you would win then. Pretty sure that's how that works. Hey, let's see what happens. You die? Thank you. Frick me. Alright, run buffer attack, run buffer attack. Why are you judging the name, bro? Watch. I hath been poisoned. Come on. Come on. Kill him. Kill him. Kill the cocksucker. Dong? I'm so sad. Oh, okay. Is he that close to being dead? For real? No, the damage rolls are random. Well, I shouldn't say well, not random, but there's a lot of variance in this game with the rolls.
On a heater. Big dojo.
Well, thanks so much for the 22 months on a heater. I'm actually just on a chair. But, whoa, wait, why'd I take that off? Whoa, wait, Beauty, what the frick are you doing? Well, I'm glad I can keep you guys on your toes. Question. By the way, Boyle, did I say it's almost a year? I know I kind of got all... I have not been on my game today as far as streaming has gone. All right, we need to take that off. Oops, may as well just take this off right away too. I'm mad and an idiot. May as well just do this now. Stream better? I'm trying. Sometimes, you know, you got it and some days you don't, and I definitely don't got it today. But the speedrun's going well, so like, you know, not a complete loss. Hey, I think that's perfect damage. What the heck, Boyle? What the heck? So even though I have 4 days, well, even though I'm supposed to have 4 days off, there will not be a stream tomorrow because my day off is going to consist of training. Yay! I think that goes from 8 till 4:30. I'm not sure if I do it. We'll see if I do anything in the evening or not. I'm not anticipating to, but yeah. Okay, guess I'll heal on the first one. Yeah, no, that's fine. Does it sound like a day off? It is in fact not. That's why it's so fun. It's qualified electrical workers training, because apparently being a journeyman electrician does not mean that you were a qualified electrical worker. That ticks me off more than than actually having to do the training at this point in time. So I'm like, what are we then? It literally... Anyways. I hate it. I hate it all. But it's okay. On my next Monday, that's a day off, unless we change to these 5 and 2s. That's our kickoff meeting. So instead of having my 4 days off again on the next time we do it, assuming the shift stays the same, I get to go and be with all of the workers in the company and get to hear about all of the business things that are happening in said company, because I would obviously frickin' care about that. So I can go to the front and give the training then? I don't even know what we're covering. I think it's like grounding and stuff, so like, yeah. Actually, depending on how they do it, which I have a pretty good idea, I know how they're gonna do it, I can read the slides like the best of them. So I'm pretty sure that's all it's gonna frickin' be. Next slide, looks at the slide, reads it word for word. Next slide, reads it word for word. Nice sure, it's all the ones. Oh, so it's 8 hours of this meeting, the kickoff meeting. I remember things like, we have driven this many kilometers as a company this year. We have spent this, or we have bought this many liters of gas. We have a new VFD crew, which will consist of like 2 or 3 of you. So that pertains to none of the remaining of like 30 of you. Excellent. HR and and the office staff is going to be working on this. Excellent. Why am I here? I care about none of this. But it's an easy day of work. On my day off. Do you know why they don't make it an email? Because we don't read the emails. Now, why did I park there? That's an excellent question. I don't think, oh no, wait, we start in the ship anyways. It doesn't matter. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, dang, we're a minute ahead, almost. Use the whip, but the whip is bad. Like, let's see, what was my last work one? Oh, we have a bowling night. I spent 10 days.
Freak. Ooh. When you're singled out. The red. Ooh. Well, it filters to her.
So lay down. The threat is real. When the dude's sight goes red again.
Seeing red again. Seeing red again. Seeing red again.
You okay, Arm? Well, okay, so like what we do right now is Tuesday to not 2 days later Thursday, 10 days later Thursday, The only people I am around are the work people because we are on shift out of town. So then they're like, hey, on your day off, would you like to go bowling with the company? Which would be, sure, it'd be more than just those people, but those people and the others. And I'm like, no. And they're like, why? I'm like, I spend so much time with you guys. I do not want to see you guys on my days off. But guess what I get to do at the kickoff meeting? Anyways. Rydia Berserk strats, you love to see it. Welcome on in, thanks Arm. It's good to be here, you know. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And they're all alcoholics. Shouldn't say all. 90% of them are alcoholics. You know what? I might start becoming an alcoholic if we keep getting... Are you seeing these leg frames? Bro. That's why they need more training. What? So they learn how to guzzle them down better? I'm not going down this road. Is he saying lag or lag? Sounds like the same. Dude, say lag, lag. Now say lag, lag. Say leg lag, leg lag. I don't drink beer because beer is icky. Legless Lego Legolas. Nailed it. Crushed it. You know, have sex for the same... You know what, Satar? Get me the frick out of here. Mechanically speaking, sex is freaking disgusting. However, comma, I am a disgusting human being. Oh, I'm so sorry. Said it sounds like good KD being mixed up. Why do I? Because if you think about it, it's just a lot of mess and fluids. Ew. Now, unfortunately, it also makes endorphins go like, ah. Whoever this cash guy is literally just goes and finds like reactionary Reddit pictures. Drosy, I don't want to hear about where you're sticking your hang dang. Oops. Ice brand, ice shield, away we go. Just the good old gorilla grip there, Boyle, or what? Holy frick. I hope she's still sleeping. It's 9:30, she might be. Sitar, why? Gonna beat TMNT. Cap. Capping, brah.
This is the MAB sad apology fee.
There is no I may be dude sad apology fee. But thanks for the 100 bits, Sitar. You're not getting those back. Those are going straight into Dogecoin or something. I don't know. I was gonna pick like some meme thing to just like dump it into, and I was like, all right, Dogecoin. Doon, 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 doon. So with the cat claw, double cat claw on edge makes him really fast boy. The dwarf axe also makes Cecil a very slow boy, and because all the enemies' speed are tied to Cecil, that means that they are also all slow boys, and our fast boy can run away from the slow boys. That being said, that also means that we do not want Cecil to hit level 22. Because then a lot of the enemies or the bosses and stuff that we're gonna do after this point, we need to make sure that nobody dies in the Ruby fight. If anybody dies in it, the timing for everything just kind of goes to frick. Come on. Oh, you missed? Okay. Dwarf, dancing. This can be the wizard. And the darkness. Elixir cure life. This can be the rune. Gaia helmet here. Legend sword underneath that. Ether and heal there. Clear out everything else. Wait. Kane, you need to put that strength ring on really freaking fast. Or else we're gonna have a bad time. Doon doon. Ah, he died! Doon, 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 doon. Good thing I saw that strength ring. Doon, doon. We have to change the battle speed anyway, so just gonna two for this menu. We're gonna lose time on this split for sure. That's fine. All right, here we go. Radio is supposed to get her turn in there. Is the fight fricked? Yes. Yes, it is. So I'm actually just not going to do this flood. Okay, Cecil gets hit with it. Oh, thank frick. Okay. We saved 20 seconds there, and we lost 40 seconds on all bosses. Things have essentially converged, so now the times are the same, lol. All right, that was a relatively okay recovery for that fight. I would say. Missing, or that one of my run buffers were a little bit slow, and that threw off. You're supposed to be able to queue up an Ice 2 before Flood goes off, while Cecil is doing his attack. That all went to frick, so instead of healing him like I typically do, trying to squeeze in that extra Flood, just waited on it, and luckily the damage rolls were high enough it didn't really matter. I was assuming that Kane was gonna have to clutch it up though. Doon, 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 doon. What? Oh, okay. Need to buy back. They have like 650 million gold or something. It's not that they need better wallets, it's that we're just so rich that whenever we walk somewhere, we're just dropping money and you can't even tell. Oh, frick me, frick me, frick me, frick me. 31 steps. Oh boy. That's 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31. Holy frick. Counting by odds like that and then watching one dude, my brain broke. Ah. If I don't have to be at the shop till 7:45 in the morning, the frick am I gonna do with my morning? I can't sleep past 6:30. Hey, Parp's caught up. Welcome on in, buddy. Welcome on in. Yeah, always the long. Do, 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 do. Do, do, Do 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 do. Okay, this is all just walk point A to point B until there. Okay, so then I can just keep an eye on encounter string. Oh man, he died again. Oh, never mind. He's a sweepy. All right, let's go do the sealed cave. And that is how you do the sealed cave. Seal my cave? Really? Wait, is Diley doing what I think he's doing today? All difficulties glitchless. Oh my frig, the guy's a mad lad. I wasn't committed to the idea before, but like now I'm like, Is that a door? King! We fricked up again! So the reason we didn't have to do it is because we got that dark crystal from behind the king here with that warp spell. So it's the same item ID, so as soon as you hit that event tile, the game goes, oh! You already did this. What was I looking at? I was looking at something. Oh. You wanna know what I was looking at? I was trying to see the Ottawa Senators playoff chances. Had to get it real close. For some reason it still says 20%, but like... That means that there's only a 20% chance that we do any Final Fantasy VII speedruns in... It'd be like May, well, probably more like June. Sens don't make the playoffs, I don't need to play 7. Chrono, what's going on, my dude? How we be today? All right, this is the last time that he's gonna debate us. Not too good. Well, maybe we can put a little sunshine on a rainy day, or like us, just freaking cold and such. If not, today better be Sunday and not Monday, or else I'm missing training. I had a thought process and I lost it. Hopefully it's a nice day where you can just rest and at least calm the mind and such. Gonna tell him, oh no, I missed the training. I guess I can't go on Tuesday either because I've already missed half of it. Oh no. Hey, Franfield, thanks for the good luck. Oh yeah, I don't have an average for I guess I need to close the splits once we get off the moon for all bosses. We're actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do it right now. I want to bring that average down to plane 6 again. I just dropped my controller. That sounds a lot like someone telling me, hey, I've been working out again lately. Hey, I've been eating real clean lately. Hey, I've been going for like 2 runs a week lately. Like, you love to hear it. Yeah, I don't think we see sub 310 today. Get close. Did you keep it away from your eyes? Good. That's the important thing. This may crash my internet, but I want to see. It did! It did! Well, that's what I get. Yep. Frick me. You know, the best part is the tab never even got close to opening and I spliced. Good thing I'm local recording, boys. All day, every day. What are you gonna do with that RAM? Like, what's the plan with the RAM? Hello, Sandro. How are we doing? Now there's a lot of jellyfish and bombs on the moon. Wow, another 8 encounters on this moon? Holy dude. Bum, bum, bum. 6.5 inches and mashed potatoes, roast beef, gravy. The veggies on the side I don't care about too much. Mixed peas, carrots. Oh, you know what? I somewhat answered one of those. You want to know why I hate my job so much, Toriak? Not only am I an electrician who works with copper and aluminum, I'm an electrician who is allergic to copper and aluminum. Just kidding, but that would be funny. You all my precious metal. I would give you all of my gems and riches from my trove if I'd had one. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this was not a very good walk. We're gonna lock in here, kids, because I don't even know if we're gonna PB. I'll be completely honest. I didn't realize my back end was all these golds. Just remember back to when I said that first split was horrible. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Sick and feels. You know what? I was pretty sick mid last week. It wasn't a slight head pain. It was full on. Pardon me. Oh, 'cause you're meeting that lady. Who's Michael? You cheating on me in a threesome with the lady and Michael? Norton thread.
Anyway, I guess I'm taking frickin' parking.
You'll be fine. Park far.
No, that's the problem.
Park far. I mean, you're just doing a handoff anyways, right? Oh.
All of it is. I made it. I got it.
Loves you.
Stars.
Oh. Oh.
Rocky.
Okay. He'll be fine. Alright, so instead of burning the 3 steps, we're gonna burn 2 because I just burnt 2 by being a big old dum-dum. So the whole plan for this section is we are going to look for one rare encounter, which is a searcher that will hang on, just trying to make, well, the searcher is going to summon a dragon machine. There is a glitch in this game where if you cast a life spell on an enemy and it's dead, I'm gonna call it a vitality glitch, but it's essentially it gets revived and then instantly dies. Because of how the vitality stat and blah blah blah. Essentially, if you cast a life spell on something that's dead, it basically comes to life and dies instantly, but you don't actually see anything, and it counts as a kill. So we are going to kill 18 dragon machines by only killing 6, because we're going to get 2 life spells on top of the actual kill each time. Oh, don't worry. That searcher looked at my internet history and gave up on looking up in internet histories. It was like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. Okay, so the next thing should be Searcher 2 Beamer. I don't know exactly how many steps are in this spot. Okay, Beamer. All right, be honest. Who had the hots for that okay boomer chick? Apparently there's less than 68 steps there. We're gonna do an underflow glitch. Hey, second try, kind of. Okay. Gaia Helm. Rune Ring. I got lost in my sauce here. Wizard. Rune. Cecil gets a dancing dagger. Rydia gets a dancing dagger. Swap Cecil and Rosa. Rosa and Edge. Edge, do you have a dancing dagger? You are supposed to. Edge, Rosa. Soya, Cecil, Rydia. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Strike first. Oh, I hate strike first. Lit 3. Your turn order gets a little bit different between strike first and a regular battle, and we're trying to manipulate it so that we have everything set up the way we want it to be. But we should be good now. So this should bring out a dragon machine. These things are worth a lot of experience. So that's 1, 2, 3. I don't know why Quake hits it. You'd think it'd be flying, but alas. Four. 5, 6. We're 1/3 of the way there. Seven, 8, 9. Ten, 11, 12. 2 more cycles, and then we will have got Rosa from level 20 to level 48. $13, 14, 15. We did an underflow glitch with his MP in that menu by making him cast a spell that he doesn't have the MP for. The way you do that is you have your... This is my last cycle, right? Yes. Yes? Yes. Ah, poop. Well, we're gonna find out. I think I killed 18. If I only killed 15, this is gonna be GG's. Okay, good. We're good. Okay, so underflowing the MP is you get it to his MP to a spot where he can't cast a spell. I always do Cure 4, so he had like 30 MP, so obviously can't cast Cure 4. I click on Cure 4 like I'm going to move it. I go down one spot, which had something he can cast, and if I push up an A on the exact same frame, the game goes, oh, you can cast that spell, because it thinks I'm trying to cast that one. And then we actually cast something that we're not supposed to be able to cast. Nope. Is a quick TLDR of it while I try to remember how to menu. Gotta take less time in those menus. I took the dancing dagger off of Edge because I am dumb. Well, Edge, you're getting your dancing dagger back. Okay, so for this fight, he's only going to swap to a different... Oh, I wanted to do this. Oh, fair enough. He's only going to swap to a different fiend if we do direct damage. So, what we are gonna do is indirect damage. He is tied with Rubicante. So if I were to frick this up somehow, he would swap over to Rubicante after this. But they share a pool, and then Valvolus and Kainazo share a pool as well. Gooner dude? Why am I Gooner dude? So that's 2 fire 3s. This will be 3. What? My hands are right here, bro. And this should kill. Is that really a question? Yes! My hands are right here, bro! Too busy pushing buttons and looking like an absolute Chaticus Max. Oh, we're actually gonna do another MP underflow here. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I usually don't get it on the first try, so you can see me fail it like 7 times. Hopefully only 7 times. I'm trying to hit up and A on the same frame. Okay, that's more than 7. There we go. Here, now you put on the cat claw. You should still have the dwarf axe. Oh, you do not have the dwarf axe. Put on the dwarf axe. Two, 4, 6. Look below my screen. I just see quartz. Mazer 1. Mazer 2. Mazer 3. When's adamant armor percent? 70 years from now. We're not even gonna sub 311 this. I think my menus is what killed me there. Oh, we're gonna run an Addy Daddy, but before I do, I'm gonna do a prediction. Oh wait, levers always go first. Let's give it 10 minutes. All right, prediction up, boys, and we're also gonna do an Addy Daddy. Oh no, my menuing definitely needs to be better in there. I know I spent probably like a good 10 to 15 seconds alone just trying to do the underflow glitch. Threes? Okay, what's my average walk here? Okay. What do we have for encounters on this walk? Easy fights, easy fights, easy fights. Three evil masks, 3 behemoths in the lunar core. That's actually not too bad. The evil masks are kind of like eh, but they just cast wall, then you run, so it could be worse. And on whatever lunar subterranean basement 5 passage A is probably my best spot because I need to duplicate some freaking inventory management, I think. We need to dupe the Gugnir. I should have done that with Rosa. I did not even think about that. Actually, if I just stack my dancing daggers together, I think that'll do it. Yeah, I do. That's all I'm gonna do. All right, let's start walking. These boots are made for walking. All right. Dupe is done. Don't even have to worry about it. All right. No, we're speedy boys. I don't care about that. Ooh, we need to see what Rosa's HP is at. There is a chance that Big Bang just kills her if it rolls high. And then we just lose. That's my favorite. Actually, no. My favorite is when it rolls high enough that she doesn't quite die, but then she instantly dies to HP ran out because there's also a sap effect. That's my favorite. She's like, oh, she lived. Oh, never mind. She's dead. Bing. Ding. Bing. Ding. Wait. Did anybody realize that each bing ding is all of the crystals? Why would Leonard and Penny kill her? I don't remember what I said. This seems like a Big Bang. Oh, Big Bang. Okay, yeah. There. I'm bringing back to it. Couldn't handle the heat, but didn't stay out of the kitchen. There you go. Brought it together. That was a show that took a nosedive, eh? The premise and idea of it for like the first season or two is pretty good. Then I was like, oh boy, here it goes. You want to know something that I learned yesterday? Apparently the director for Shorzy is the same director for Heated Rivalry. The wife was the one to let me know that. And I was like, really? So homie likes hockey. He just likes different facets of the game, it would seem. Also, apparently the wife said that there's like not actually a lot of hockey in Heated Rivalry. And I was like, well, that'd be like the only thing that makes me want to watch it is I want to see like the hockey bits. And she's like, there's really no hockey bits. And I'm like, what the frick? It's a show about hockey, not hockey in the show. That's the only thing that takes me off about the show. It's a hockey show that has no hockey. That's where I draw the line. Sounds like they must be getting majors then, because they're definitely in there for longer than 2 minutes. Oh, I'm supposed to grab that one? Frick. I could just die in Zeromus? I see. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Wait, what's insanely rich? Alright, so like we were just talking about, there is a prediction up on how you think this Zeromus fight's gonna go. Are we gonna PB? Are we not gonna PB? Or are we just not gonna... Are we gonna finish PB, finish not PB, or are we going to... Cool. Or are we just gonna die? Okay, so we've already burned 2 steps, so I just need to burn 4 instead of 6. All right, so this is why these guys are annoying. Because you're gonna have to see that we see 3 of these. It's not the worst. It's just, like I said, just a little annoying. PB, well, hold on, let's see what happens. Part of the dying is I frick up. Part of the dying is we just have really bad, you know, really bad rolls and such. I do believe a little. All right, well, I guess that's something. Oh, I don't want a timer. I want calculator. There we go. Do 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 do. All right, this should be the last one. I think it's 2 behemoths after this. Yeah. What's my worst fear? Worst fear. I have a couple of them. Namely, dying an extremely painful death, knowing that life was completely inconsequential to anyone around me, being forever lost in the annals of history, never being thought or known about at all, and just being dust in the wind. Now, is that probably going to happen? Yeah, probably. But it is still a fear. That means that none of this mattered. White. Karate. Headband. Oh, you don't do headband. Frick me. Frick did it go? Black belt. Strength. Swap. Oh, I lost my spot. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Oh, of the run? Me falling off script would probably be the biggest fear. I don't really fear the high roll Big Bang because there's nothing I can really do about it. That's what we meant. Hey, Zemus likes a little bump once in a while. I still didn't see what Rose's HP was either. I think regardless of how this goes, I think we just do a Worlds Collide seed afterwards and call it a day. Don't really feel like doing a run back. It's been a good... Actually, no, it hasn't been a good weekend, but it's been a good run. Like, I'm thinking about tomorrow. If I do it tomorrow evening, maybe I do this, but it's like, eh. No, every time I try to run back a PB, it always goes horrible. Now, this won't sub 310, but this might be in the 310. So that would be cool. If it finishes, it could be in the 310. What's my average here? Okay. What if I crit? Nothing really changes. You, the man of darkness. Using it does nothing to me. Oh, frick. You fools! I like how they make Meteor like this big bad attack. And when you actually get to that part of the fight, we're not going to get to that part of the fight because we're going to try and kill him before his refresh. That's what this whole thing is built around. It's kind of weak and it doesn't have a very high hit rate. True, Sitar. All right, so holding run here, like we said, we talked about before, it does reduce lag a bit. Does actually save an okayish amount of time in this fight. Is my phone on? Okay, it is on calculator. Oh my frick. I do need to fix these shoulder buttons. Like just rocking my finger back and forth a little bit while keeping the pressure is losing that connection. So yeah, I need to fix it. Like that. I'm crazy. Okay. One of them must just be slightly off. I'm just gonna be counting damage on my phone. Ninja crystal. All right, see what happens. All right, so now we're gonna pay attention to where. Ooh, that's a low roll. Okay, don't care about that. We're gonna wait for the Big Bang. 23, 22 HP. Okay. So sometimes, like, that Big Bang alone can just roll high enough that you just Rosa dies, and then that's it. So now we're gonna wait a little bit for a shake. Okay, second attack after the shake. Gonna bring Rydia back up. And then we're gonna wait on Black Hole. Okay. We're gonna go for can do one more. Maybe I shouldn't. I already put it in there. Hopefully just Big Bangs right away. All right, so now we just need to pray that this this next white spell kills. You should cast Virus here. Okay. This should kill. As long as it's not a low 7,000. Hey. Well, not even into the 310s, kids. What does it dispel? In this particular fight, it gets rid of Wall and it gets rid of Berserk.